For fuck's sake. Alright, can you hear me now? The mic wasn't powered. Let me know if it's working now. And I'll say what I fucking said. Oh my god. Thanks for letting me know. That would have been very, very long and embarrassing. So, yeah, I played Vampyr a little bit already. But I'm still basically at the beginning of the game. I haven't eaten anyone or anything like that. But like, I didn't want to stream the beginning of the game because that's generally boring to me, because everyone goes through the same experience at the beginning of games because it's generally very tutorial heavy. But when you get past that part, you can actually make choices, which is interesting to watch in a game like this where it's very choice heavy. But I don't even know what level we're at, but it's basically still the beginning. Oh, Red Freezer's still here. Yo, what's up, man? So you eat people. Yeah, basically you're a doctor and a vampire, innit? So there's like citizens in each district. I think there's like 3 or 4 districts. I've only been to the first one because I'm still at the beginning of the game. But like, there's named citizens, innit? Let's say there's like 10, 15 named citizens in each part of the in each district or something. There's like one citizen in each district that's like a main pillar of the community. So if you kill them, then the place is going to go to shit. And the more people you kill, the worse that part of the city gets. I'll be able to explain more if I can bring up the map and show you what's going on here, because it probably sounds very vague with me explaining it with no visuals. Okay, so this is the map. Can we zoom out? No, we can't zoom out. So there's 5 districts. What? Let me see which ones are represented by people. So there's 4 districts that are represented with these citizen menus. And the district that I'm in now is Pembroke Hospital. This is where I work as a vampire doctor. And as you can see, the health status of this district is currently healthy because everyone is alive and well. I've cured a couple people. I've been doing my doctorly duties and being a good dude. But if I start killing people, or if people start getting sick and making other people sick, then the health status of the district will go down. And if it goes to hostile, then everyone who was a named character will evacuate, and there'll only be like monsters and stuff when you go back to the city. So what you need to do is you need to like find clues about people and stuff, because when you find clues about people, you understand their relationships with other people in the game. So if you kill this person, who is it going to affect? Is it going to affect maybe their wife, their son, their mother, all this sort of stuff? You got to take that into account. So you do investigations, you find out what's going on in people's lives, and as you learn more about them, you actually gain more XP. Like, they gain more XP that you'd be able to get if you eat them. So this guy is currently on 700, and I've unlocked 2 hints. So I know that he murdered the brother of a man who tried to kill him, and he intends to remain a gang leader after his recovery. This is not a great guy, and he's got no relationship. So he's a prime target. He's basically the first target that the game gives to you and says, yo, you know, this guy should probably be eaten. So we're probably going to eat this guy at some point, but right about now we need to fatten him up. We need to get more hints about him so that his XP level goes higher, so that when we do finally eat him, we get more XP from it. And that's basically why you need to eat people, to get like a bunch of XP, because you get less XP from like combat and quests and that sort of stuff. And getting XP generally makes you more powerful because you can unlock more vampire abilities and all that sort of stuff. So what was we doing? I don't know if we want to do that actually, because these seem like quite high level things. That would probably be good. Alright, so I'm trying to see what kind of side missions I want to do. But we do have a mission that we actually have to do. We need to talk to the hospital's benefactor. So that's what I'm going to go and do right now and progress with the story. Oh, I think there's some stuff I can steal in here. Oh, codeine. That is lovely. Yeah, you've got to like make medicine and stuff and cure people and do that sort of shit. Like, you've actually got to be a doctor. You can't just be a bastard and just be a vampire and eat everyone, but then I don't think that would be the best strategy, because then you wouldn't learn as much, and there's some of that in there, and you wouldn't be able to like trade with the people if there's no people to trade with. So like all these people, they're like named people, and I could eat them, but I need a higher mesmerized level than their willpower level. I think that is. As you can see, this lady's got a number 3 willpower level, and my mesmerized level is level 1, so I wouldn't be able to eat her even if I wanted to.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. But knowing we'll...
Fields, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Okay, so
good evening, Dr. Reed.
She's a good person, apparently.
It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time.
Yeah, the lip syncing in this is bad.
My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Yeah, why is this guy always around vampires, bruv?
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man. Dedicated, one might say, obstinate. He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Fair enough.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions.
Yeah, I need to learn about
condition we
vampirism shit.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
Oh, come on.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
What? So he has to stay alive?
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
She sounds sincere. So I've been playing as a goody two shoes so far, because like the doctor seems like he wants to be a goody two shoes. Like he didn't want to become a vampire, doesn't want to be a vampire. So I'm kind of been playing in that regard. But I will eat bad people. Like that's definitely what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of playing like Dexter, if you've seen that series.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Alright, let's do the question.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion.
That's not
I've
good.
made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Yeah, let's put it over there. Yeah, why can't you do it yourself?
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency tendency to spiral out of control.
Okay, so she wants me to deal with this politically.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
It's a patient hair.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Fair enough. Okay. Hey Jose, how you doing, man?
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
So you've been eating people, yeah?
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Well, give me the answer, cuz.
We both are afflicted with a thirst for blood, Lady Ashbury. That is our nature. By vocation, we also have reason to visit the hospital. Logic dictates.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
You better. Jose says good and tired, a lot of work. Yeah. I had a lot of work to do today. Is that a person? Oh, there is a person. Can I talk to him? Nope. I had to deal with the Conan Exiles PS4 website today. I had to set up a bunch of code stuff. It's not yet done now. Hoping to finish it by next week, most likely. But I've tried to take out time to like play games and have fun. Because like I haven't played many games in the past few months. Like I haven't really had the time. There's still games that I want to play and stuff that I want to cover and that sort of stuff, so trying to get around to it. Alright, so we need to talk to Harriet. Is she supposed to know something that's going to lead us in the right direction? There we go.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
I've never seen this one before.
What is this? Who are you?
I think this door was locked.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern.
Jesus
Where's
Christ.
Dr. Swansea?
This woman is a bitch.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman.
How did I threaten you?
You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those poor sod's vein.
Ooh.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
Well, she's probably not the blackmailer, but I guess
You seem to know more
Just
about the
exhaust
goings
all
on here than anyone
options.
else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
probably. You're not a very nice person to be around, to be honest.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans. Oh, so all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof,
I was just chatting a bunch of
I'll
shit.
not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go
I
on.
already know this.
See you on the next round.
I know it's
The patients and staff might know something.
it's
I'll start
Pippa
my investigation
Hawkins.
with them.
She's with the driver. So, is it even worth talking to everyone else? Where is this one that's supposed to be inside? Oh, there she is.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Can you tell me one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Just
No
tell
matter
me it's
how
you,
you
man.
feel about her,
You already
Miss
know that I
Jones
know that it's
deserves
you.
our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Is that all I can do?
Milton cheats patients out of their money at this hospital, Pippa. Are you his accomplice?
Yes, I am.
Is this your definition of being useful? By abusing the sick and poor?
No. It is my definition of getting out of this useless life once and for all.
Yeah, I don't think I've done this speech option before. I remember I discovered something last night. Yeah, whose idea was
Whose
it?
idea was it?
What difference does it make? We did it together, and I'm guilty as charged.
Answer my question.
It was my idea first, even though Milton would say it was his, to protect me.
Why do you do it?
Why not? Most of the sick who paid for a bed are already dead, or will be soon. Don't you see the futility of all this?
I mean, I guess I understand where she's coming from.
How can you be affected by the misery around you and be so heartless at the same time? Which is the real you, Nurse Hawkins?
I could ask you the same question, Dr. Reed. Are you more real when you lie to a dying patient, or when you grant him useless medication?
Do we need to get more hints?
What can you tell me?
Let me get...
Okay, so that's not leading anywhere. I've actually got to talk to other people. Alright, okay, fair enough. I thought that would just be connected to what I already knew, but apparently not. Apparently we got to learn some new shit. Yeah, most of the game is dialogue based. So if you like heavily dialogue based games, then you may enjoy this, like kind of like The Witcher 3, but I think even more dialogue than The Witcher 3 compared to combat. Although I am still at the very beginning of the game, so I don't know. And I do prefer The Witcher 3's combat, if I'm being honest. But again, still at the beginning.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
But if you don't like talking a bunch in games and dealing with dialogue wheels and all that sort of stuff, then this is not the game for you.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Okay, so she's got nothing to say.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
She's Nurse Dorothy Crane. I don't remember ever talking to this lady. Is she not even around here? She's in the area. Oh, something's going on. Some skullduggery is going on. A distinctive glow. Okay, so it's not this gentleman. Although I do want to talk to him because I don't know who he is. I think I can probably still talk to him.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer.
What's that hint we got? Okay, Newton's phobia of rats prevented him from rescuing his missing friend. Fair enough.
From mussophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend.
I'll talk to you in a bit.
All the information I need for now.
Thank you, Doc.
We're here to find someone else.
It's locked, all right.
I mean, it sounds like it's to the left. Or over here, maybe? There it is. How do... Oh, there we go.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
The hell is going on here? Did it say remove the thug in the sewers or confront him? What did it say? I swear it says something like remove. But we're not supposed to kill anyone. We're supposed to keep it peaceful. Because that's what the lady wants. So that she can answer our questions about being a vampire. Oh, nice. Alright, I need to quickly go get my water. Give me a sec. Alright, there we go. Retrieve the thug in the sewers. Okay. We got to retrieve them. It sounds like there's someone else we need to rescue. Someone's saying I can't breathe.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
Someone's saying they don't want to die here. Oh shit, let's bring my mic back. So we're probably going to see some combat now. Which is good. I like a bit of combat to break up the dialogue. Nice healthy bit of beating up people here and there. Is there something over there? Oh, I'm hearing something that doesn't sound human.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Where did he go? Over there. Rogue skull, rogue skull. Okay, these guys will be super easy to kill. What's their resistances? Annoying. They're gonna be resistant against my most potent weapon, the machete. That was a waste. I need to change that. I don't need to be using guns against dogs. But machete is my favorite weapon so far because the rest of them just use too much stamina. With the machete, you can really deliver a beatdown. I think there's some sort of sneak attack that I don't know how to do. There we go. Told me how to do it in the beginning of the game, but I accidentally missed it. So you got like your dodge. Oh, got no stamina. You gotta watch your stamina. That's a big part. You got your normal attack, which is this. Sometimes they block. I don't know what you're supposed to do then. You got your stun attack. Oh shit, this guy's getting me. You know what? Let's just get rid of this guy. There we go. So, as I was saying, you got your normal attack, which is like this. Then you got your triangle attack, which basically usually stuns people if you're using the stick, but you can change out different weapons and stuff. Then you got your gun, which you can use with triangle as well. And you got a bite thing that you can do when you stun people when they're on the ground. What's through here? I think that's where I'm supposed to go. It doesn't sound like he's down there though. And then you got your dodge, which is that. But it's basically, it's kind of like, I don't know, you know, a game where you manage stamina when you're hitting people, which is like Dark Souls, but I don't really want to compare it to Dark Souls because it seems unfair. Although I haven't really played Dark Souls like that, so I can't really make a big comparison. I played it for like a few hours. That guy got murdered. Who's this? Ooh, like regeneration serum, yeah? Not too shabby. Alright, so we gotta come around here, because this is where it sounds like this guy's being held. Okay. Careful, the endangered citizen may not survive the next night. Go check on him. Oh, is this the... Who's this? Oh, this is the other one. So now we gotta save him because we've started this fight. Alright, use our blood powers. Got one of them down. Oh yeah, you got your powers as well, which I always forget to use. I've only ever used, like, I've got the blood one. That was the first one that I got, so I've forgotten to use like the claw or anything like that. Oh, but he'll know that I'm a vampire if I save him.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Okay, nice. He will return to his district the following night. He's now rescued. Get out of my way, bruv. We have to go around the other way, you bastard. So, we done that. I thought we'd end up dealing with that. Isn't too shabby. What's that? Oh, I thought that was like a piece of paper. I've got a nice amount of XP, so it's good stuff. And I've got a lot of materials. It's nice down there. I mean, of course, you got to kill some vampire-y things. But all in all, not really going to complain about that. Do I need to? Yeah, let's eat a rat. Get a little bit of blood. Ooh. Concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, I would advise our members to be very wary about these so-called scholars. Yes, indeed, most of them are always affable and respectful whenever they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Ascalon Club to foolishly speak about our goals, our members, or our traditions. I also would like to remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, could be the ritual of the so-called Ban of the Dragon. It seems that in certain conditions, when the brothers of St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon him this ban. What is it exactly? I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either. But what I've established as facts, it is that whenever a hostile or vindictive vampire has threatened London, it disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Fergal Banshah himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. Interesting. We actually know someone who's part of the Brotherhood. Apparently. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Hey, Mr. Pelican, how you doing, man? So, I think we gotta go up here. Wait, no, that leads to nowhere. I think it was through here, yeah. That's not good. I should be able to... Yeah, I can. Alright, this is... Oh, well, boss. Oh, okay.
What sort of creature is this?
Okay. Okay, he's good to... he's resistant to my blood powers, which is annoying. But I've got guns. He's not resistant to that. Should have been resistant for guns, cuz. Come on, reload, reload, reload. Like, if you're not greedy, it's pretty straightforward. When you get greedy, that's when you start losing battles like this. Oh, okay. What? Hey, that's not fair. Can't just do shit like that. Give me some of that sweet, sweet blood. I should actually use some of this sweet, sweet blood. Yeah, we're gonna use some of it. I don't think this will work because it'll move too quickly. Oh, that worked. And we can try the claw. I could probably get in 3 hits. Wow. Oh no, the claw did not use all that blood. Well, it used quite a lot though. Ah, wrong one, wrong one. I think the one that I'm trying to use is too expensive. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm using too much stamina, my bad. Alright, we gotta get the gun out. Seriously? I already loaded it before, bruv. How you resisting that, cuz? Load it up. He's resisting it. How you resisting it, you bastard? Load. Okay. Wow, bullets. Now we gotta fight. I really shouldn't be this close with no stamina. Jesus Christ, I keep forgetting to look at my stamina. Yes, you bitch. Give me that blood. Blood doesn't give you health though, but you can use blood to get health. Alright, so that will still serve me pretty well. I can still stun him with that pretty easily. So if I want more blood, pretty straightforward. Oh, no stamina, no stamina. Shit. Yeah, we really got to get up in health. No more risky movements. Gotcha. Give me that blood. Wait, I've got a serum that does something. I think that would probably give me health, so I don't have to waste my blood. Because I really want to use this new ability that I got, this ranged ability. Oh yeah, that's lovely. I'm drugged up, cuz. Oh, come on. Nah, not today, bruv. You got me last time. Oh, that's the thing. I forgot what that... This is the first time I used that ability. I don't think I've got the blood spear thing. I got the coagulation instead.
Check, but I should anyway.
What did he turn into this thing? Oh no, this thing ate him. Forgot what that thing was. I was wondering what is the R2 thing. Alright, if you're sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrusu's house and present this coupon. Okay.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel.
So blackmails in Whitechapel. Whitechapel. Okay. I lost the trail of her. What, has she left this place?
What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
Can we get up here? Wait, did we steal everything that we could steal? Any more theft? It seems like I've got more stuff. Alright, let's just get out of there then. We do need to talk to that guy who asked us to save his friend, because we done that. And he better have some information for us or something. I don't really know the way out, but maybe this is it. Yeah, this seems to be it. But we should evolve before we go out to other areas and stuff, because there might be higher level enemies. And when they're high level, they pack a punch. They pack a punch, they take less damage and stuff. But you can generally get rid of them pretty easily if you know what you're doing and you use the right blood powers. But I haven't got further in the game to deal with enemies that have more resistances and worse weapons, because when you see the torches and fire and that sort of shit come out, those weapons are way worse. Like, fire will get rid of your stamina. It's not great. It's not nice at all. Wait, what is... Why is there a rogue skull around here? I mean, I should just clean up the world, right? It is the right thing to do. It's the neighborly thing to do. Alright, so... this was... Yeah, okay, I remember where we are. The other guy was round here. Still around here? Nope. Seems like he has left this establishment. Okay, there's some stairs around here. That would have been a long trek back. But I'd never seen that guy before. So I don't know what's really up with him. I swear there's a conversation that I can see from here at some point. I saw it in someone's clips. That's going to be interesting. I want to see what's going on with them too. So we can't even find that guy that we saved his friend. That's annoying. But we are going to go evolve. I actually don't need to go in here to do that. Who's that? Is that the... No, that's some next guy. Clay Cox is over there. I think we just need to find the window. I forgot where it is. I think it's over here. No, there it is. No, this is not the place. This is not the place. It must have been the other way. Because I can just teleport to my bedroom without going in the hospital and going up the stairs and finding the whole long way in. But now I'm thinking that could have been the quicker option. Now there it is. Alright, so I don't think we're going to make any medicines right now, because we don't know what medicines we may need in the future. This is what I thought I had, blood spare. I do not actually have that right about now. I think I do have this. I do have the claws. I do have this. I don't know how to do this. I didn't see that on my list of things that I can do. But I do want to get blood spare. That is something that I want to do, but I also need to get more health. So I'm gonna get blood spare because that's like 1,000. I should be able to get more health. Oh no, we need more stamina actually. Our stamina is terrible. Where's stamina? Yeah, stamina is more important, to be honest. We can survive on health. If we get caught out with no stamina, that's when we're fucked. Actually, let's see what happens to that when we don't have enough. Okay, not much. We could also get more health as well. We might as well, I guess. So we could wait and do... No, let's get the health. Yeah, getting more blood would have probably been good as well. But I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm going to stick with my choices. We'll eat Clay. We'll get some more powers eventually when we find out some more shit about him. What's this? Is there anyone in here who will have information? Doubt it. I can try and see if I can find that guy from last night. I think I'd have to go... Nope, this does not seem to be going in the direction I want to be going in. Yeah, I think it's more this way. Or will he be in the hospital now? Because that's the first time I've seen him, Mark. I don't know where his hangouts are. There he is.
Should be grateful for his luck instead of taking out his frustrations on everyone.
Is that the one I rescued? Oh, he's hurt. Alright, let's see what he's got to say. Is this the one? I don't know if this is the guy I rescued or the guy who asked me to rescue his friend. I think this might be the guy that I rescued.
Hello again, Mr. Thatcher. Do you feel any better now?
Yes. This neighborhood may stink of dog shit and reek of piss, but to me it smells like the purest mountain air.
He was locked up.
Why were you locked
in
the sewer? What happened?
I went by the canal after an argument with a friend. Got chased by these fucking wankers and had to barricade myself in despite my claustrophobia.
Tell me about your claustrophobia. Has anyone given you an official diagnosis?
That's what the bloody doctors said. But I don't want to go to a hospital to get checked again. I'll deal with it my own way.
So he doesn't like hospitals. He needs to get rid of his headache.
Why did you run? The reason for your argument?
Newton wanted me to go to a hospital. I can't stand being closed in. Makes me feel like I'm suffocating.
I need to quickly take the headphones out and put it back in because sometimes it's cutting out a little bit. I don't know what that's about. I hope it's not doing that for you guys.
Mr. Thatcher, do you have a job?
No. Since I came back from the war, I spent most of my time and energy just trying to forget.
I understand what you mean. I was a soldier too.
No. Nobody can truly understand what I've gone through.
Is that so?
Oswald, why did you not go to the Pembroke Hospital to seek medical help?
I don't trust doctors. All they care about was their careers and processes. I won't be locked in any room again by anyone.
Your fear of being trapped is not going to go away by itself. You need professional help.
I've seen enough butchers in white coats to last a lifetime. Hospitals reek of chemicals and death. What I need is fresh air.
Fair enough, I understand his rationale. Did we already do this? No.
Do you want to talk about why you have this fear of being enclosed, Mr. Thatcher?
No, I really don't.
An irrational fear like yours is usually rooted in a specific event. Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
Well, Doctor, take a guess then if you're so interested in my case.
Ooh, what happens if we do the wrong one? Did you get buried?
When I rescued you, you expressed joy at seeing the sky again. So I'm inclined to believe you were trapped or buried somehow. Maybe during the shelling.
Jeez, you're good, Doc. You're really good.
Go on, please. Tell me more about it.
Newton and I were trapped in a circulation tunnel after an artillery attack. We were buried alive for several days without ever knowing if we'd be found.
Because that makes sense, because he said like no one can understand what he's going through or whatever. Alright, so these guys are really close. Is that going to say the exact same thing? Yep.
Oswald, tell me about what happened when you were buried in that tunnel with Newton.
It was more than dark. It was black as pitch. Hours seemed like days, and days like months. The terror, the shameful thoughts. Lord have mercy.
Shameful thoughts?
Shameful thoughts. Tell me about them.
At some point, I don't remember which day, when I thought we'd never be rescued, that this would be our end, I thought about...
Say it. Mr. Thatcher. If you ever want to heal, you have to say it.
Say it.
I thought about what I could do to survive. Just for a few
You
more
thought about
days.
eating him.
I thought about killing Newton. Killing and eating him. The man I fucking love.
Oh, do they? Oh, so they really love each other. Okay. I was thinking, is he just saying he loves them because they're friends, or?
What you endured was terrifying. It would have completely destroyed weaker men.
It did not destroy Newton.
Alright, well, oh.
Tell me about your true feelings for Newton.
I love him. I'm not ashamed to say it. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't imagine life without him.
Why should you be ashamed?
I'm not, I said. But Newton sees it differently.
So he doesn't want everyone to know.
I admire your honesty. It takes courage to stand up to society. The world needs people like you to create change.
Courage is what we needed in the trenches, looking death in the face every day. I speak plain. I speak my mind.
Have you always been this straightforward?
All I know is, before you saved me by the sewer, my only regret was I wouldn't be able to hold or kiss Newton again. I love him, that's all.
Alright. Hopefully we'll find the rest out from Newton, and we'll finally have some fully hinted up characters. Don't know who I'm supposed to find the hints from for Clay. Cause see, I want to eat it, man. Fuck's sake.
To see Mr. Thatcher is safe.
No homo.
I'm eternally grateful, Doctor. We were total strangers and you helped us anyway. Can't thank you enough, sir.
I mean, it was on my way.
What can you tell me about the war, Mr. Blight? If you want to speak about it, of course.
War was... well, you know, sir. The stench of death everywhere. Your mates lying bleeding in the mud. Just praying to make it through and get home. Bloody nightmare.
Did you know Oswald Thatcher before the war?
No. We met in the battlefield. I think we're in the same boat to France. We've stuck together ever since.
I fought in France too. I served as a field surgeon, but it was not uncommon to repel an assault, especially at night.
Yeah. The first time I was wounded, I had to protect the infirmary from hostiles. Twice.
Alright, yeah, why do you stay here?
Why do you stay here now that Mr. Thatcher's back?
It's complicated. Since the war, Oswald's been really nervous with the idea of entering any hospital. And me, I've got my own issues.
Can you speak about them?
Rats, sir. Even seeing one, they turn me. Just want to run. It's that fear that stopped me from going after Oswald when he left.
Sometimes you just gotta, you know, take a bite out of it.
You are always welcome at the Pembroke Hospital. As a former officer, I'll be honored to welcome a fellow veteran.
I'm not giving up on bringing Oswald back to the hospital. I just need to convince him that he needs some help.
Perhaps he needs to reach that decision by himself.
Could you speak to him? He doesn't usually
Already
listen to
did,
doctors. But perhaps because you've been through it, you can talk him round.
Alright, let's get to the personal stuff. Oh, we got all of them.
How do you feel about Oswald Thatcher? You are more than friends, aren't you?
I love him. I love Oswald. We knew we wouldn't survive the war without each other. But I am terrified, Doctor.
What frightens you so much?
What if people find out? Oswald says I'm ashamed, but it ain't that. It's more, well, you know, I never thought I'd love a man.
So he doesn't, he's ashamed to be gay. Doesn't accept his homosexuality. Fair enough. Enjoy your love.
Enjoy your love. And enjoy life as long as you can, Mr. Blight. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love or how you should love them.
I appreciate your kind words, sir. But it ain't that easy. It's all so new to me.
Alright. Alright, let's see what else we can
You
get.
and Oswald were buried alive during the war. Tell me about it.
Yeah. It was last summer. A shell hit our trench and we were buried for a week.
How did you survive for a week?
Luckily for us, there were rations and water in the tunnel. It was an outpost, see. Since then, Oswald's not keen on being inside for too long.
Because he wanted to eat him.
Oswald seemed far more traumatized than you by the event.
It wasn't the first time it happened to me. Surviving it again gave me strength. You believe that?
I heard that.
What caused your phobia of rats, Newton?
It happened last year following an artillery attack. I was trapped for 2 days in a hole under 2 dead soldiers. And there were rats.
Go on.
It started eating me as soon as I dozed. Gnawing at
Cheeky
my
buggers.
ears, with fingers, lips. Couldn't move. Couldn't call for help.
I see.
No, you don't. You have no idea what it is to wake up buried under bodies.
Actually,
Fucking vermin eating your flesh. Oswald. He found me and saved me.
I kind of did start the game buried under bodies.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
So we got that from him. We didn't really get much new information. But maybe we can swindle this guy into going to the hospital.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Possibly. Yeah, there we go.
Newton is conflicted about his feelings towards you. Would you like to talk about it, Oswald?
It makes me sad and angry. It feels like the beautiful thing we have is somehow tainted. It hurts to see him so lost.
His love for you is genuine. I'm certain he wasn't lying to me when he expressed his feelings for you.
Newton still has to accept it, knowing he'll be seen as a queer, a fairy, less than a man in those simple-minded bigots' eyes. Though he's more of a man than they'll ever be, so fuck them all.
Alright, what is your XP level? Oh yeah, you need help.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
Alright, I need to find this
I
for
will
you.
see you later. Goodbye, Mr. Thatch.
But if I kill him, the other guy he'd either be, he could be relieved from it, to be honest. He could get relieved that he doesn't have to confront his homosexuality anymore, but he may be upset that he's just lost the man he's loved. So you should probably be conservative with that murder. So I've got to make this medicine for headaches to cure him, because I don't think headaches are contagious, but it just seems like good stuff to kill people, because if I don't cure him, he might just die. It might turn into something worse, and then he might die, or he might get something that spreads, and if he's died and I didn't even get to eat him, then it's a waste. So let's see, can we make something for headaches? How do I get it? What? How do you find treatments? Oh, that's not good. Damn, shit, you just gotta have a headache, son. Yeah, I don't even really have enough things on me to make it worth going to bed again, so we shall be heading to Whitechapel. I do need to check out this map because I don't even know where this shit is. Alright, so we can take the bridge. How bad is Whitechapel? Serious, yeah? Does that mean monsters on the ground? You're damn right it does. You don't want to deal with that shit. level 10's not too bad. You know, we don't want any smoke. Level 11. You have to fight. Come on, I should have got the stun. Now it. Can't do that. What are you on? Can you just give me your blood? That gives me time to get my stamina back and shit. That's gonna hurt the other guy at least. I don't want to deal with any of that gas. Okay, he can handle it. What's the best move? Go on. You got resistance against this. Yeah, too much of a resistance. But I need the blood. Bruv, this is... We need to find out more shit about Clay, man. This is not good for me. I cannot be fighting vampires at this level. I hope I don't have to deal with anyone too mad. Fire Executioner. Rogue Skull. You won't do it, you won't do it. More. Fuck. Well, they're only level 10. That's not too bad, actually. Okay, fair enough. Come on, allow it. Didn't need to do that. Change. Nice. Have it. Come on, get the stamp. Gotcha. Of course, bro. Alright, what can we do? That was a waste. Yeah, fire's not nice. Too much stamp. But we can coagulate, bro. Don't do that. Come on. Come on, give me that blood, bitch. You don't want it. Honestly, this guy should have been dead ages ago. Your name's the Wall. Are you a mini boss? I know what you need. Wow, this guy is really resistant to this shit. He's really resistant. I think that if I hit him, that would give him a parry. Wow. Alright, one more and he's dead. Oh my god. I need to get some fucking blood. Oh, but I don't really want to deal with anyone else. Bro, I am so underpowered. Hopefully that's all I had to deal with to get to where I'm going, right? Come on.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Oh, so was that like the bad area? Now we're in the area where we can talk to people. Well, that is a dead person.
Stop it now, Albert. Stop it.
Oh. Did you just kill someone? What just happened?
The wet boots will be proud of me. Bloody heart, boy.
Who died?
Someday you'll understand. Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Are you the guy that got shot?
Are you all right?
The bastard at the wall next to me.
If you've been hurt, I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Give me some information.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town.
Nice.
Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Alright, alright. Yeah, he's not going to give me any personal information.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke
Of
Hospital?
course not.
If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Goodbye, young man.
I appreciate it, mate.
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your life away.
What? Shooting a boy in the street. Wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
What is wrong with this guy? He's got a migraine. He is swerving.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills.
That's your son.
Everything's coming up roses.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
Fair enough. Did I do that?
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock. I've seen a few cases like yours. This is nothing you should be ashamed of, Benjamin. And it's perfectly natural in your situation.
I'm not ashamed. I just need my pills. Peace and quiet, that's all.
Interesting. Right, that migraine is really fucking him over. Ah, I got fatigue. I got stuff for fatigue. I can help him out.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
What's the time? Oh shit, it's +10. Alright, let's help this gentleman out.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, alright? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
Oh, so I'm not your boy. You're not my boy, but
There
you want the
go.
medicine, yeah?
Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
What's your XP level saying? 750. Ain't got any hints though.
Goodbye, young man.
Actually, wait,
How are
I'm not your...
anything new? No. Anything new? No.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets.
Alright, he needs a cure for migraine. We'll do that eventually when we can make it. Oh, so she's selling shit.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous, unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Who's your brother?
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Thank you for letting me know about that. Okay, we've got none of that, so let's see the nurse, and then we'll try and trade.
From the Pembroke Hospital. I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'd like to see
Maybe
what
she's
kind
just a
of
good
medicine
person.
you're selling.
Man, I need to find out how to make these medicines. Where the fuck do I find these recipes?
Faith again.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
You bastard.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Bro, everyone's fucked up, man. Oh my god, he's got bronchitis. Look at the thing, bro. Do the action. She's always fucking got blood on her.
Strange man
That
was
is
at the
so
door with a
unhygienic.
pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Alright. So she's out here doing good stuff then. Is she also blackmailing the other lady though?
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Joe, please, I don't have your money. Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Am I supposed to get involved?
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
You know what? We'll just talk to the other guy. Because he was already... He's one of the guys we need to talk to, I swear. Clayton
Welcome,
something.
sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
You don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting.
No, that's
I'm Barrett
not
Lewis.
the right guy. I thought it was
Usually
Clayton
I don't
Barrett.
have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Fair enough.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Ooh, let's see if we can find that. What are you selling?
Right then. Show me what you have.
I forgot, how do we find... We need blueprints, man. Give me blueprints, you bastard. I need to find some sort of hideout. It's probably Clayton. He's got like a journalist badge.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Alright, so we found the guy we're here for. I don't want to go through all this shit tonight.
I heard you're investigating underground.
We'll get to that later if he doesn't die.
What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
Ooh, I like to hear that.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
I need to find some sort of hideout. Where the hideout's at, cuz. Who's that dude? Yep, hideouts are marked by blood.
I cannot
what?
enter.
You serious?
It's locked.
Oh, you're being a bitch, not letting me use this hideout. Or maybe that's not the hideout? Oh, dead inside. This is the hideout. Alright, sweet, now it's saved. Probably, do I want to end the night? I don't even know. Well, it has saved here, so I don't need to end the night. I can continue doing what I was doing. Question those guys, but okay. Getting super tired, so I'm gonna end the stream there. I hope I gave you guys some insight into, you know, the game. My thoughts on it is very, very dialogue heavy. I do need to get further in to see what's up, to see how the story goes. But because I've just been exhausting the options through the dialogue wheel, it's like there's more stuff there than I don't think you're supposed to just read through the whole dialogue wheel every time you find a person. What's this? I think you're supposed to come back and then, you know, talk to them later. And I think when you do it all at once, it's kind of like a dump of information. God, I must be sure. Right? Let's see what we can get. Actually, this probably won't count, right? If it doesn't save. Better save. Oh, we can even make stuff here. I didn't think that was going to happen. And we can open these doors. That's pretty good. So yeah, I will be doing like a first impressions video at some point. I do not know how to get treatments though. I swear there was someone with bronchitis. I think that was the guy that we're actually going to go try and beat up. I think you can recycle things. Yeah, just recycle this shit, which they never tell you about. So this will be a tip if you're playing this game. Recycle stuff. But I do need to find out like where blueprints are found and all that sort of shit. Let's see if we go out, do we get a save? Oh shit. They weren't joking when they said dead inside. They weren't joking. Level 14 man, yeah? Not for me, cuz. Alright, that got us a young save. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next stream. Peace out. Thanks to everyone who came through. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Leave a comment down below, all that good stuff.